here on the garden, guys. Today we are here to show you the problems being faced here on the garden. As you can see them there, they are not working or they are not performing well due to the situation where they are right now. Those are peanuts which you are seeing there. These ones are peanuts. So we are being affected by bad weather due to prolonged drought. Guys, you can see they are not performing well. They are not performing well. So this is the situation which you are facing right now here on our village here. You can see we did intercropping and it has really affected us. The drought has affected us so very bad, guys. That is the challenge which you are facing on our garden here at the village. So kindly members, if you are new to the channel, consider subscribing and hit the notification. So that is the current situation on our garden. So let me see in the comment section if this is helpful, guys. So these ones are our peanuts which you are seeing. They are being destroyed by drought, the prolonged drought. Those they are peanuts which you are seeing there. Those ones, they are being destroyed by peanuts, guys. So that is the current situation where we are right now, and this has totally affected our peanuts because they cannot produce well and get enough yields which we want here at the garden. You can see the current situation. We did intercropping, and intercropping is one of the best method to use here on our garden because you grow more than one crop in the garden. So here we had to mix those those corns which you are seeing there, and even the peanuts, guys. The current situation is not good on our side, and that is really a bad issue for a farmer. A farmer will not be happy if you see the current situation like this happening on your garden, and it is just a disaster. And finally we are suffering a lot here on our garden, guys. So let me take you through these challenges are faced by peanuts, guys. Right now let me take you on those challenges that are faced by our peanuts here on the garden. As you can see them there, that the one where I'm standing right now, and for sure they are not doing well, guys. They are not doing well, guys. So let me take you through the challenges these cones they are facing right now. Those cones. So one of the challenge we have here is reduced soil moisture. So drought reduces soil moisture, which is crucial for peanuts germination, on growth and pod development. Insufficient moisture and can lead to poor seed germination and weakening the seeds. So those peanuts which you are seeing there, those are the one which have totally failed to produce those whatever to produce the yields in the garden. So due to drought, this reduce the moisture it will reduce the mess and germination. You can see even the germination is not well, it is not performing well. Another one is nutrient uptake. Water is essential for nutrients dissolution and uptake by plants. Drought conditions limit the availability and uptake of essential nutrients, resulting in nutrient deficiencies and stunted growth. So those what you are seeing there, they have totally stunted. See these leaves of peanuts, how they are performing. Actually, some of them they don't have enough energy. These ones, they don't have enough energy. This is due to drought. You can see how the leaves are performing. Some of them have got dry and others are not doing well, guys, here on our garden. So those are the challenges we are facing here at our garden as farmers, guys, as farmers. Another one is photosynthesis reduction. Water stress affects the plant's ability to photosynthesize efficiently, reducing reproduced photosynthesis, decrease energy production, which is a vital for growth and development. Imagine photosynthesis will be also reduced due to this prolonged drought in our garden. Photosynthesis, remember, photosynthesis is the process by which green plants make their own food with the help of water, carbon dioxide, and other available mineral salts and the materials which can be used to perform photosynthesis. So, due to loss of photosynthesis, these crops have totally lost their ability to perform their work. These peanuts which you are seeing here, they are suffering with those kind of challenges here on the garden, and due to the prolonged drought, this has caused such problems like reduced photosynthesis, nutrients uptake of these peanuts which you are seeing here, those ones. So the nutrients uptake in this, we remember the water passes in this stem, and they will be able to get the water through the nutrient uptake in the soil. Remember, the rain was not raining, and they were faced by lot of drought, prolonged drought, and they were unable to receive minerals and water in their process of growing, guys. You can see them here. These are the major problem which you are facing here as farmers. Another one, there is increased disease and pest susceptibility. Due to drought, stressed plants are often and more vulnerable to diseases and pests. Weakens the plants have reduced defense mechanism, making them to be like that's how they are doing, making them to be attacked by those pests and diseases. Guys, remember that when there is what we call prolonged drought, when there is prolonged drought, the pests and diseases, for them, they will come and have the access to produce many younger ones, because for them the pests and diseases, they will be able to consume. Remember, the drought attract pests and diseases which will destroy the crops. Pests and diseases, they especially need this season, the prolonged drought. They come and have more accommodation in our peanuts, guys. So that is the view which you are seeing there. We are suffering with those peanuts which you are seeing there, those peanuts, their leaves are not performing well. Another one is flowers and pod abortion. Water scarcity can lead to flower and pod abortion, significantly reducing yield. Peanuts are particularly sensitive during the flowering and pod filling stages. So guys, if you see these peanuts, they have, yes, they flowered, but they have totally reduced their ability of producing enough yields in our garden, and this is resulting to bad or bad yields. So we are not expecting to have enough yields in this garden due to flower and pod abortion. As I told you that they they are being affected with those flower and pond abortion. Another one is quality decline. Drought condition can adversely affect the quality of peanuts kernels. Poor water availability can lead to shrived kernels, reduced oil shrived kernel, reduced oil content, and lower the quality of our peanuts. So even you can see there, they have totally lowered their quantity. The quantity of peanuts is now not well. You can see even the leaves are stunted. They are, instead of looking upwards, they are looking downwards. So that is one of the challenges which you are facing as farmers here on our garden. Those one which you are seeing there. So kindly members, if you are new to the channel, consider subscribing and hit the notification. Those are the challenges we are facing. You can see the leaves, they are facing upside down. That is the challenge which you are facing. Another one is soil compaction and erosion. Drought can lead to erosion, soil compaction and erosion, further degrading and erosion, further making it less conducive for peanuts growth and subsequent seasons. So if soil is compacted, let me give you an example. You may find that some soil have already compacted here. Now due to this soil, when they have compacted, for sure they will not produce. Due to the compacted soil, it will be hard for the plant for it to grow well due to the soil compaction and erosion. Erosion, this is washing away of topsoil. The washing of topsoil usually by the help of wind and other agents that make soil erosion to be away of this. Another one is economic impact. Reduced yields and quality directly affect the economic availability of peanuts farming. So farmers may face financial difficulties due to lower marketable produce and increased costs for irrigation and other drought mitigation measures. Now guys, you can see that if there is prolonged drought, farmers like me, we are totally face the problem of economic problems, like when there is reduced yields in our garden. Of course, we are not going to expect a lot of yields in this garden because the drought has burned our crops here on the garden, and that has reduced the size of peanuts, the size of peanuts here on our garden. So that is another problem which you are facing as farmers on this current situation which is going on here. So let me show you this right now, the seeds, how they are looking like. The seeds they are not big, they are not performing well. So let me show you, let me get one from the soil and I show you how seeds are performing. Let me show you here. This one, the network are disturbing. You can see they haven't produced well. This is what is taking place this side. So even there is reduced size of peanuts, their seeds. Even those haven't grown up, but look at the way how they are looking. This is how the image is coming, but for sure they have totally failed to perform well. These peanuts which you are seeing here, guys, that is the network. That is the network which has been discussed. So that is the current situation where we are facing here our garden, guys. And so another one is long-term soil heresy. Due to the prolonged drought, this can have long-term impacts on soil health, including reduced microbial activity and organic matter content, which is crucial for sustainable peanuts production in the garden. As I showed you this one, they have totally failed due to loss of organic matter. Due to the loss of organic matter, which can crucial for sustainable peanuts production. So organic matter are very important. Remember that peanuts, for them, they have got nitrogen fixing bacteria. So their roots have small root nodules, which you cannot see them here. But those root nodules, they are the one which fix nitrogen in the soil so that they can produce well. But right now we don't have that nutrients, the nitrogen fixing bacteria, which help our peanuts to perform well. So these challenges require implementing drought-resistant crop varieties, efficient irrigation, practice soil moisture conservation techniques, and integrated pest and disease management and strategies. Guys, that is, if you want to manage this drought, of course we shall need to have irrigation. Today I've seen one of my farmer practicing irrigation, and irrigation is doing well, but some of us we cannot manage it. So actually we are facing such problems on this area, on this field of agriculture, due to that prolonged drought which we are facing, guys. We did intercropping. We mixed maize we mixed corns and peanuts. Yeah, we mixed maize and peanuts due to lack of enough land. So let's back on this one which you are seeing here. This is a peanut. At least on this side is going to perform well, but even though we have other neighbors which are not doing well, you can see, you can differentiate these leaves and this one. These ones are a bit okay, but when it comes to these ones, are looking upside, so even the leaves are not performing well. If you are new to the channel, kindly consider subscribing, hit the notification bell, and you'll be notified on this knowledge which you are sharing here, guys. So let's proceed on our garden and see. This one are doing a little bit, but when it comes to these ones, you can see the leaves are upside down. Farmers have decided to give up. Due to the current situation which we are facing here on the garden as farmers here on the village, guys. All those ones which you are seeing there, those are peanuts. Yeah, they are peanuts, and their leaves, instead of looking upwards, they are looking downwards because of prolonged drought which is affecting our crops on the village. I myself am facing such problem here on the village, but for sure some have started practicing irrigation farming, some farmers, because we have totally faced a lot of drought, guys, and the peanuts are not doing well. The peanuts are not doing well. Those ones which you are seeing there, you can see even the leaves, they are not performing well. So that is the current situation here at our village. So let me take you over there and you see. So peanuts is one of the most popular crop where farmers practice this activity, and it is very helpful because they take 4 months, 4 to 5 months for them to be mature, and they be ready with, they can be ready with cones. You can see we did intercropping cones together with the peanuts, but for sure our peanuts are not performing well. You can see them there, are not performing well. They are not performing well, guys. So peanuts, for them, we know they contain a high nutrient called proteins. They have got proteins. So protein, these are bodybuilding food. So if we plant such crops, we expect to get enough proteins when we consume them. But guys, they have totally failed, and we're expecting little yields. We are not expecting good yields here on our garden. You can see, guys, all the leaves are not performing well. All the leaves are not performing well. Those leaves which you are seeing there, they are not performing well. So we did intercropping. We did intercropping. You can see there is even cones. There are also cones which are, remember that's also cones, they also be ready for 4 to 5 months to be ready for them to be harvested. And if you can see well, there are also some cassava. Here are the cassavas which you are seeing here. This is our cassava. That is intercropping, guys. So guys, let me see in the comment section. Let me see in the comment section if you are also suffering the same, problem in your garden, if you have a garden. If you are new, kindly consider subscribing and hit notification, and we see what we shall be posting, guys. Let me see in the comment section. So that is the current situation. All what you are seeing there, those peanuts, those are peanuts which you are seeing. They have totally failed. They have totally failed, guys. We were expecting enough yields, but for sure enough yields, they are not coming well. So we planted two types of peanuts. We have exotic and this local breed. You have exotic breed and local breed. So let me take you to the exotic breed. Exotic breed, for them, they are not performing well at all. Exotic breeds, they are not performing. Let me take you to the exotic breed of peanuts where we planted them. Some of them, they have started falling down, at least the local breeds. So let me show you these exotic breeds. For them, they are not performing well. Let me show well. This is one exotic breed. This is the exotic breed. Failed. You can see them. They are all lying on the ground. Even they have dry leaves. These ones, the dry leaves, you can see them there. Those are dry leaves there. So these the exotic breeds which we are seeing there, those are the exotic breed of peanuts which were planted, and they have fallen down totally. They are down. You can see them. They don't have power. So I'm going to also take you to the local breed. Now we are on network. It is back. So those are our peanuts here garden, guys. They have totally failed. Peanuts, imagine, to be mature, but this one which you are here, for them they are 2 months mature. They are 2 months there, which you are seeing. Those peanuts which you are seeing, they are about 4 months. I mean 2 months. They take 4 months for them to be mature. So that is the current situation which you are facing as farmers. There are a lot of them which have fallen down, guys. A lot. These ones totally fall down due to prolonged drought, which has affected that. They are down. This is a exotic breed. Take you to breed. At least the local breeds, for them, they are performing well. They are trying, but this is the exotic one. For them, they have fallen down due to the prolonged drought which we are facing this side. Kindly members, if you are new to the channel, consider subscribing and hit the notification so that you can be notified for every video that we shall be posting here on our channel Poku Garden. You can see they are busy falling. This one totally fall down. That is the exotic breed. Kindly, I'm going to take you to the next breed, the local breed, but we're still on this exotic breed, which is not performing well. This one, they are lying down as due to lack of nutrients and minerals uptake in their stems and leaves, and they are lacking water due to the prolonged drought, guys. That is the current situation. You see, all the leaves are not performing well, falling down. Imagine those ones which you are seeing there failed, totally failed. It's disturbing, but let's catch up. So now to local breeds. We have been in exotic breeds. So right now, let me take you to the local breed. At least for them, they are performing. Let's go to the exotic breed. So this is the exotic breed. At least for them, they are performing well. Their leaves are looking so nice. The leaves are looking very, very nice compared to exotic breed. See, these are local breed. At least the local breed, for them, they are doing well. Kindly, if you are new to the channel, consider subscribing and hit the notification. So this is the local breed. For them, their leaves are not turning upside down, but at least they have good leaves. But when you come to exotic breed, which I have been showing you, for them, they have even fallen down. The peanuts have fallen down like this. But when we come to this local breed, for them, they are doing well. So I emphasize every farmer who's out there to practice exotic breed, because they are good and they are resistant to diseases and they are resistant to bad weather. The local breed. So we are in the local breeds here. Even though they are not performing well, but if you go to the exotic breed, for them, they have already fallen like this. But the exotic breed, for them, they are performing nice. They are performing nice, even though some leaves are stunted like these ones. But for them, they are doing well. They are doing well. Let me try to see others here. There is these ones here. These peanuts, Let me try to scratch inside and see. You can see even their stems. The stems is looking nice, but when you go to the exotic breeds, you'll find that even some stems of peanuts will not be looking like this. You'll find some of them are not performing well in their garden where they are located. So guys, if you are new to the channel, kindly consider subscribing and hit the notification, guys. So we are proceeding with our process. We are now in a local breeds of peanuts. Those ones are doing better. Those peanuts, they are local one. Those are local peanuts, which you are seeing there. And for them, at least they are doing well, more than those the exotic breeds. So as I told you earlier, that exotic breeds, for them, they are not resistant to disease and they are not resistant to bad weather. But when it comes to local breeds, for them, they are resistant to disease and bad weather. As you can see them, they are performing well. So guys, we did intercropping. If you see some cones in the garden of peanuts, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised, we did a simple intercropping. Even the cones are not performing well, but that is the situation which you are facing here as farmers on the garden where we are right now, guys. I'm a farmer, Pugu Garden. Kindly, if you are new to the channel, consider subscribing and hit the notification. So let me take you also to the exotic breed. If you have just joined, these ones are exotic breeds. For them, they have already fallen down. Let me try to get some. These ones, yeah, the drought has deflected them. It has destroyed them. These are local breeds. I mean exotic. These are exotic breeds. They are not performing well. They have fallen down. They have all submerged on the ground. You can see these ones. Some of them are drying up. Some of them, you can see, they have totally failed due to the drought which we are faced here as farmers on our garden, guys. So this is the exotic breed. For them, they are not resistant, guys, to diseases and bad weather. Yeah, as I told you that if when this drought comes, it will accommodate pests and diseases. It will have to accommodate pests and diseases. So it normally attracts pests and diseases. Drought attracts pests and diseases in your crops, and this will totally affect your crops. Even if you try to spray using pesticides, yes, some will be killed, but few of them, they will stay there destroying your crops. Yes, during the dry season or the prolonged drought, pests and diseases, they have a high chance to destroy your crops. As you can see, this one which I'm handling here, this one, it has totally failed to perform its function due to the prolonged drought. So let us go to the, so these are the local ones, local breeds. These are the local breeds. So have been the exotic breeds, but these are the local ones that are performing nice. These ones, they are trying, but they have also been affected by prolonged drought here at the garden, guys, which you are seeing there. Those ones, even they are being affected. You can see the leaves. Kindly, if you are new to the channel, consider subscribing and hit the notification, guys. So we as farmers have faced a problem of not getting enough yields which we expected to get in this garden, because due to the prolonged drought. The prolonged drought has affected our peanuts. Kindly like, comment and share. So when we harvest these peanuts and take them to their market, you'll find that they have not produced well, and even the seeds are not looking nice. Let me get some. This one, you can see some have tried, but the seeds inside here, the seeds which are inside there, they will not be big like those ones which are grown in a better condition, where there is enough nutrients, enough water, and even good weather. So kindly members, if you are new to the channel, consider subscribing and hit the notification. You can see. So remember that these peanuts, they have got nitrogen, which help them to perform well. Their roots have got root nodules. They have nitrogen fixing bacteria, if you can see them. Those are root nodules which you are seeing there. So I've shown you this one. This is a local breed. Yeah, this one which I'm handling, it is a local breed. At least for it, it has tried to perform well. Yeah, it has tried to perform well, and we're expecting enough yields in this at least in this type of breed. This is the local breed, guys. So let me take you to the exotic breeds. If you have just joined, guys, we want to compare this local breeds and exotic breed. Let's go and compare exotic and local breed. So this is the exotic one. So let me take you to the exotic breed and see. So these are exotic breeds which you are seeing there. We tried to separate the garden so that we can separate this breed. Let me get the exotic breed. Then you see, for them they have not produced well. Now you can differentiate. This is exotic breed and this is the local breed. Now the local breeds, at least for them, they have performed well. These ones, they are local breeds, and this is the exotic breed. So you can compare there. This exotic and this is local. So local ones, for them, they are resistant to disease, as I told you. Local breeds, for them, they are resistant to disease. So guys, those peanuts which you are seeing there right now, they are now 2 months mature. Yes, they are now 2 months mature, and they are now 2 months mature. So we are waiting other 2 months for them to be ready for consumption, and even not only consumption but selling them to the market, to those people who are going to buy them. So guys, this is the situation. You can see finally these the local ones are performing well than this exotic breed. Imagine, for them, they have totally fall down. They have fell down due to the bad weather which is being affected here at the garden, guys. You can see the local ones, they have fallen down. If you are new, kindly consider subscribing. If you have just joined, I'm going to show you even the local ones, the local breeds. So these are the exotic. They have fallen down, guys. They don't have power. You can see they cannot stand up. They can't stand up well. Cannot stand up. Those are local breeds. I mean exotic. These are exotic breeds. So you will have to compare. Those are exotic breeds. Those ones. Kind of let me see in the comment section. If you are new, consider subscribing and hit the notification. So let me take you to the local breeds. Let me take you to the local breeds. You'll be comparing. Local breeds are here. For them, they have not fallen down. For them, they have not fallen down, which means they are performing well. Even they have produced. I've tried to get the sample which I have shown you. This one is the sample which I got. This is the sample of local breeds. For them, they are doing well than the exotic breed. So if you see those maize, those corns, those are corns. We did intercropping. we had to do intercropping due to gain more yields. And we also have good cassavas. Those cassavas which you are seeing there, those are the cassavas. Another cassava is here just growing, and another one there growing, and another one is there. So guys, that is the current situation which you are facing here on the garden. Very stunted. They are stunted. Our peanuts are suffering with that situation, bad situation of prolonged drought. If you are just joining the problem which you are facing, we have tried to get some peanuts. We have pulled them from the soil, and we had to show you this one. That is the current situation which you are facing here as farmers. Let me take you to another quality decline. So they have declined in quality. These peanuts have totally declined the quality, and peanuts kernel poor thrived and reduced oil. If I see the reduced oil peanuts, we can get the products such as oil, cooking oil. Yeah, so you find that even the oil has reduced in these peanuts. There are many products we get in peanuts, and there is reduced oil, and there are also the flour and pod abortion. It has also affected them. Those peanuts which you are seeing there, we are on the local breed. This is the local breed where we planted different breeds. We have local breed and exotic breed. So kindly members, if you are new to the channel, consider subscribing and hit the notification, guys. Even soil compaction, they have totally compacted. Let me show you this one. Now if the soil has compacted like this, where will you expect enough yields, guys? It will be compacted, so it will be hard for the plant for it to grow, to pass in this hard soil. Let me proceed and see others are here. So you can see this hard soil. This kind of soil cannot attract the growth of peanuts in the garden. That is the current situation which you are facing. All the soil has formed this big soil. They are compacted. So, and this will totally affect our crops here at the garden, guys. Another is, as I told you earlier, that photosynthesis has reduced. Yes, photosynthesis is the one which make these green leaves to look like this color, to have this color, the green color. Yes, the process by which green plant make their own food. So once they lose this green, which means they not produce enough yields which we need. Now look at this one. They have turned yellow. That shows that there is simple photosynthesis in our peanuts, which we planted, which we are expecting to get yields, but the yields are not going to come well, guys, due to the prolonged drought. So let me see in the comment section if this is helpful, guys. I told you earlier, there is compacted, there is economic impact. The economic impact is there. This when you suffer with problem of the money. We invested the money in this garden, but finally they are not performing well, and we have to get the labor. We have to get people to help us. We have to get the people to help us in this situation on this garden, because you cannot make this garden alone. You cannot grow all these things alone. You need to get some friends, maybe some people who can take some small amounts of money to help you in this kind of activity, this kind of agriculture. So that's one of the losses we have entered. Yes, economic impact. And even the record keeping we had, they are not counting well, because we had to put there the money and even paying some workers to come and remove weeds. What you cannot do this alone, guys. It is a huge garden. Let me show you. That's one which you are seeing there, up the other side which you are seeing. So all that one which you are seeing, the garden, eh, this one which you are seeing, it is all the garden of peanuts and corns. You can see we did intercropping. So guys, you cannot go in the market when you have come with your peanuts which have small seeds, which have stunted seeds, and someone will come with high quality peanuts. So you will not compete, you will not be able to compete with someone who has good quality of peanuts in the market, while yours are not performing well. If the seeds are not looking well during the time of harvesting, and then you take them to the market, so someone who has good quality of peanut will be able to take you in the market, because his peanuts are performing well, and for you, you'll be actually selling yours at a low price. And that is one of the challenges which we are facing due to the prolonged drought in our village, guys. So another one is that we have got another challenge of transport. We are in the village right now, but the transport is at a high cost. You cannot get these peanuts and you travel them with like 3 kilometers. We travel like around 3 kilometers from this garden. I stay on a town. Even right now, I'm in the garden at the village, but I'm going to travel back to the town. So I've come to do the survey. So you will have to pay the transport to take some of these peanuts to the town, guys. You'll not be able to get all these peanuts during the time of harvesting, and you carry them in a 3 kilometer journey on your back, or you cannot, guys. You have to pay the border or someone to take those things. Maybe it can be a car, motorcycle, or a bicycle. So that's the expense is high. The expense, guys, it is high. That's one of the problem which we are facing as farmers. Another one that is, you'll find where you want to sell your crops, that there is someone who always want to buy you at the low price, and actually if your yields are not performing well, exactly, he or she will buy your yields or your peanuts which you have harvested at a low price, guys. So let's show you the survey. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing and hit the notification, and you see if this is helpful. Let's see in the comment section, guys, if this is helpful. Kindly consider subscribing and hit the notification. So even the cones, they have totally failed. Yes, we did intercropping. Guys, I advise you to also do intercropping. Intercropping is where you can grow more than one crop. Now here we had to mix corns and peanuts. We also have the cassavas, but we are sure that cassavas are going to do better more than these corns which you are seeing, more than these peanuts which you are seeing. So we are expecting the cassavas to perform well. Yes, cassava are going to perform well because for them they are annual crops. Annual crops, these are crops which take 1 year to be mature, and these perennial crops for them will take 2 to 3 or 4, 5, 6 months to be ready for consumption. But for the annual crops, for them they will be resistant to bad weather. They'll be resistant to some diseases because for them they are annual crops, and most annual crops they are absent. They are absent from those bad weather and some diseases. Example of some annual crops to have sugar, cassava, and many others. So that is the current situation, guys, which you are facing. So if you like granuts, let me see in the comment section if you like granuts. Granuts is one of the best food which you can, is the one of the best source of food which you can apply on your meal, and it will help your diet to improve due to the nutrients we've been trying to disturb. So that is the view which you are seeing. So I'm going to showing you the view of the peanuts which were planted. If you never knew how peanuts look, this is how they look like. Those are peanuts. Yeah, this is the exotic breeds. I'm back on the exotic breed. If you have just joined, this is the exotic breed, but the local breeds are doing better. Kindly members, consider subscribing and hit the notification. So let me show you the small tour here. These ones, they are our peanuts. This is how they look like. Let me take you to them. Those ones are peanuts which you are seeing there. Those are their stems. That's how they are performing. Those peanuts. So guys, you can see even the leaves. Some are turning yellow, some are turning brown, like these ones here. So actually the situation is not good at all, but I'm sure it will, the rain at least will start raining. But for sure you are suffering with that prolonged drought on our garden. The prolonged drought has really affected us as farmers. So if you are coming to the field of agriculture, those are one of the problems that you should expect as a farmer. Yeah, you should expect such problems, but they come and go. Kindly guys, if you are new, consider subscribing and hit the notification. Those are our peanuts which you are seeing there. So let me give you the view of high view. That one which you are seeing, those are the peanuts. Those which you are seeing, they are not performing well at all. So kindly guys, consider subscribing and hit the notification if you are new to the channel. That is the current situation here at the village. Very terrible, but we shall get what we can manage. So what they have produced inside the soil is what you are going to be harvesting, because those are the yields which you have managed to get as crops. So of course, due to prolonged drought, the drought has really affected us, but we shall go those yields, simple yields which they have produced. They have tried to do their role, but for sure, guys, this side, that's how drought has affected us very totally. It has totally affected us. Even these corns are not performing well. So members, I advise you to do intercropping. Intercropping is best. Yeah, intercropping is very, very, very best for someone to practice, because you grow more than one crop. As I told you that we have corn, we have peanuts, and we also have cassavas. We have planted cassavas. Yes, those are cassava. This is the cassava. So we are sure that cassava, for them, they are going to perform well. 100% cassavas are going to perform well. They are resistant to diseases, and they are resistant to bad weather. These are cassava. So guys, that is the current situation here on our garden. Kindly members, consider subscribing and hit the notification if you are new to the channel. We did intercropping, and remember that corns, for them, they need much rain. They need water. And water is one of the best raw material in the garden which help the crops to grow well. Not only water, but there are some other nutrients such as nitrogen. We have phosphorus, which help the roots to perform well, and also the calcium, which help the soil to be better, and other organic manures such as cow dung. So kindly, if you are new to the channel, consider subscribing and hit the notification. All what you are seeing there, those are peanuts. It's good. I'm happy we did intercropping. Kindly members, I advise you to also, if you have a garden, do intercropping. Intercropping, you grow more than one crop. But there are some crops which cannot be combined together. So you cannot combine these corns. You cannot combine these corns with cowpeas. It cannot. It will just destroy them. Yes, it will destroy them. From my experience, I have been practicing that. But for the case of corns and beans, you can do intercropping. Yeah, corns and beans, you can do intercropping. Intercropping, this is where you grow one crop, where you grow more than one crop in the same garden. So I advise you guys to do intercropping. Don't focus on one crop. Depending on my experience. So kindly, if you are new to the channel, consider subscribing and hit the notification. So you can combine corn with peanuts, with beans. Yeah, and also beans do well. If you combine beans and corns, they will also grow well, because you will have to remove beans during the time of harvesting, and the corns, they will be there for a long period of time, like 4 months, because corns, for them, they take 4 months to be ready for harvesting. So let me show you. In this garden, what are we going first to harvest? we shall first harvest their peanuts, because peanuts for them they will take 4 months. But we shall also harvest the corns after 4 months. But for the case of corn, we shall need them to get dried, because you cannot sell corns when they are still raw. You have to wait them to dry up, and then you take to the miller machine, and it will be chopped well, and you have to sell them in seeds. So intercropping is best, guys. Intercropping is best. If you are practicing agriculture and you see that you will not get it clear, you will not get enough yields in your garden, make sure that you do intercropping. Yeah, you mix the crops. So if on this garden we did not do the intercropping, you'll find that we were likely to have the problem of losing all peanuts. But we were a bit wise. We had to plant corns and maize or corns, those corns which you are seeing there, even though for them they're not performing well. But we also planted the cassava. These cassavas which you are seeing there, this is the cassava. Maybe you are not seeing it well. This one, this is the cassava. That is cassava. So we are sure that cassava is going to do well. Cassava is going to do well more than peanuts. Cassava, it will do well more than peanuts, I'm sure. So kindly, guys, if you're new to the channel, kindly consider subscribing and hit that notification. Let me do another survey, guys. Let me show you the view here. Let me show you the view. That one. If you have just joined, kindly, if you are new, consider subscribing and hit the notification. There is nutrient uptake which is affecting our crops. This is essential for nutrients dissolution and uptake by plants. Drought conditions limit the availability and uptake of essential nutrients, resulting in the nutrient deficiency and stunted growth. That's why we're seeing our crops are stunted. They have really stunted, guys, as you can see them there. That is the view which you are seeing there. We are suffering with that kind of problem, prolonged drought. Look at the corn. Of course, we have the increased diseases. Some diseases are busy affecting some corns due to intercropping. We also did the planting of cowpeas. This is a cowpea. This is a cowpeas, and also this one is a cowpea. Cowpeas. Those are cowpeas. These ones. So that one will help us to gain more yields. If peanuts fails, we shall be getting these cowpeas which you are seeing there. Now,